Maurice, what a pleasure. Chess in the Parks.
Chess in the Parks. This is where I grew up playing chess. Like, for me, this is home. Playing in New York City, playing in Brooklyn, Prospect Park, even in Manhattan, Washington Square Park. It was always a lot of fun.
Oh, for me, it's always been like that. I've had the pleasure of playing around the world in different parks, and you get to meet these real hustlers. You can see their tactics, their tricks. It's been amazing. And I think New York has the trickiest ones.
Man, those guys in New York City, they have mastered the art of the hustle. First of all, there's always got to be trash talking. Mm-hmm. Like, there's no chess without trash talking. We play in the club, we do commentary in the club, and everybody's quiet and all that. No, you better take your feelings and park them somewhere, because guys are going to talk about your mama, about your sister, about your best friends, and about your chess moves.
And you have to be on top of stuff. I've seen players, they're beat up, titled players that come in there, confident, strutting like they know what's going on. They say, park players, amateurs, I can beat them up. I've seen them, go home being just on the receiving end of some nasty tricks.
Well, the legends of the park, you got guys like Vinnie Livermore, Ralph Mouth, Lightning Sam. All these guys, they knew how to get inside your head. The point is, you think you're playing chess, but you're listening to them at the same time. They know just the right thing to say to throw you off. And there's an art to that. There's an art to distraction. That's what it's all about when you're playing. And then you had like the nasty tricks. Sometimes in the old school jergers, the analog clocks, somehow your side would move a little faster. Like, wait a minute, how come my time is down already? Or you got the hustle where when it got down to the blitz, how suddenly all the moves they made were close to the clock. Every move was on the side of the clock so that your flag would fall before theirs did. It was always some kind of trickery to get your money out your pocket.
Money out of your pocket, but I think you've gone around New York. How did it feel, the experience of playing against them?
Man, I was playing in the park and I get my butt kicked. Getting my money taken, my lunch money taken by these guys. It was just the way you learn. It was just part of being a chess player in the parks. Not only also with the trash talking scene, you had a bunch of guys just hanging out. Sometimes, ladies, you'd have music playing. Mm-hmm. You'd be seeing sirens, police cars were going by. I'm talking about, this was the hood, Fulton Park as well. And that would be normal for us. So to me, that kind of cutthroat atmosphere, where it was all about winning and you might get your money taken, really prepared me for what would come when I was in clubs and everybody be quiet. Everything was just high end.
Yeah, for me it was the same way. I grew up a blitz player. I went in Costa Rica and I just played gangsters. They would like hustle for absolutely no money, but that was all they had. And I had to learn how to be tricky. I actually had to slow myself down when I became a norm hunter, because I was just playing too quickly and too tricky. But it's always been part of my culture as well. And I love going around the world to different parks and just seeing people play. Luxembourg Park in Paris, absolutely gorgeous. Around Moscow, you can see people playing all over. I had a great time in Havana. And I was just going around the park and I wasn't even planning on going to play chess. And I was just seeing some people, playing for fun. I checked it out. Man, they were good. Man, they were solid chess players. You can see the tactics, you can see the tricks. They were playing some theory. I was like, not easy anymore. Park chess can't be underestimated.
It's funny, when I was playing, I remember what the park players, they used to try to play in tournaments.
Right.
But even playing in tournaments, they tried to hustle it, right? They keep their ratings down. They wouldn't,
the undersection.
They might, one or two sandbaggers might show up, right? Show that they can play in the under 2,000 section, the under 1,800 section, and try to win money. These guys were 2,200 strength in blitz. But it was funny because they wouldn't be able to sit still for hours on end. They'd be like, yo, make a move, man. Because they're used to going like this. So they'd be sitting there and they'd come out. They would rarely win big money at those tournaments. There was a difference between park chess and serious over-the-board tournaments.
Yeah.
And they would tell me to try to keep my rating down. I was like, come on, man, I'm trying to become a grandmaster. I'm not going to keep my rating low. But it was always about the hustle, and that would keep them back.
It would keep them back, but man, they're tricky. Sometimes you see them play against strong players. I would say even up to FIDE master, international master level. And you'd see, man, this 1600, that's not right. That is absolutely not right. How do they know so many tricks? And sometimes the positional understanding it's not there. It's that flick of the wrist. I'm gonna trip you, I'm gonna trick you, and very dangerous people.
Auto tactics. Matter of fact, there's a video of me playing a hustler in Washington Square Park, and he tried to take, well, I won't spoil it for people who would watch it, just to say he did a move I'd never seen tried ever in the history of my playing chess. And it's after years and years, I mean decades of playing, and I played this guy, I was like, this guy actually pulled this hustle, trying to cheat in the middle of a game, and I respected him for it. I was like, that was funny. Like, you actually practiced that and tried to pull it off. He could have done it a lot better. I still would have seen it, but it was a great move.
I think it's just a resourcefulness when it comes down to it. The practice of being resourceful at so many different things in chess, and I love the creativity they bring to it. It's the clock, it's the tactic, it's the jadoob, I'm not really sure.
Where the pieces? I love that one. It could be on four squares at once. Four squares. No, my bishop just changed color. What are you talking about? In the middle, you're like, wait, how did that bishop? I thought it was a white square bishop. Now it's a dark square bishop. Stuff like that is just priceless.
And you gotta learn to fend for yourself. Nobody's gonna be like, yeah, of course that bishop. No, you gotta fight for your rights in those games. There's no arbiter to call over. Hey, Chris Bird, can I have some adjournment? No.
You're in the middle of the war, and it's fun. Like I said, the trash talking, the music, the joy of the game, the fun of it, and the cutthroat aspect. You'll see people stand around a chessboard in a park and watching, like they're watching Magnus Carlsen play Hikaru Nakamura.
Because people are showing off. It's when Hikaru and Magnus and all these guys, they play a brilliant move, you know, they played and they might adjust their piece a little bit more than another. You're at a point like, boom, baby, I'm here to play chess. Come watch, I'm playing this brilliancy. It's just a different atmosphere.
And the language will get a little, you know, let's just say we can't talk about that when we're at the St. Louis Chess Club.
Yeah.
But the flamboyance in the language, guys would be quoting Shakespeare. Like, you'd be like, what was this guy? And they're mixing in street with old school, classical, everything. It's just, I think it would make a great show if it was all about park chess.
It would.
I think that made great TV.
Maurice, I'm getting fired up. Let's play some chess.
Let's do this.
Go,
let's
baby.
do this. This is. I feel like I'm back.
Whoa.
Back. You can't even make moves, man. Come on. You trying to cheat me?
I'm nervous.
You nervous?
You're making me nervous.
Play chess. Look at this guy. He didn't even
hack it.
Give me a break. This is the boring line. This is how you play chess? Come on. My sister plays better than this. She doesn't even know how to play chess.
Do you want to pass from the fourth rank? Get out of here.
That lady ain't got nothing. That's what you're doing?
Not backwards.
Come on. Give me a break.
Forward.
Oh,
Look,
this
passing.
guy.
Do you know how to pass the fourth rank?